It is 1944 and we are in a German-occupied French village. And with me are two lovely ladies that I've known for a long time, both in the swing dancing scene and the reenacting scene. And they're also big fans of thriftyvintagechic.com. So here's Lori.
Hi.
And here's Heather.
Hi.
And I just want to ask you guys a couple questions about your style. So Lori, let me start with your look here.
Very basic working woman.
Basic working woman. I love it. That's great. So tell me, is all of this vintage or where did you get everything?
eBay. 1930s.
Oh, look at the detail.
Nowhere to pee.
This is from a Salvation Army thrift store. It is Gap label is modern,
Oh, I love that.
but it is so raggy looking and it's working. It's got a flavor of, you know, it's very worn. It even has a ripped buttonhole, so I couldn't resist.
Talk about character, right?
Yeah.
And we are in World War II, German-occupied France, which means that, you know, resources are scarce and people had to do with what they had. So,
Exactly.
and tell me about your apron.
The apron was actually given to me by somebody, and I don't even remember who. I get a lot of different things given to me when I'm in the cafe, and they're like, "Here, have an apron," and I'm like, "Thank you." So I have no idea where it came from, but it's just perfect.
Now this print is beautiful, and I love the zigzag detail and the zipper. Like, why is that zipper in the front of the dress?
The zipper was a new invention in the 30s, so it became very in vogue to show off a new invention on your dress. So there just happens to be a zipper all the way down the front of the dress, which would be pretty ugly in today's standards, but because it was new and it was in fashion, a lot of women just put it right down the center of their dress.
I just love that print. That's so beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, so Heather,
Hello, Robin.
you have a modern dress. Is that what I heard?
Yes, this is actually chaps from Kohl's.
Chaps from Kohl's.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
great.
$90, and I would never spend $90 on a dress, especially since it's basically just polyester and rayon. But I got it like half off, and with all the little Kohl's cart things, basically I got the dress and the shoes for like $32.
That's
And
amazing. And why did
they're
you
cute
pick
little
this
wedges.
dress?
I picked it, one, because it's easy to dance in and it's important that I've got mobility, but I picked it for the lines, for the V-neck, the higher waist, and the print are pretty much classic 1940s. When you didn't have a lot of money to work with, you went for bolder prints, more stylized hair, things like that, because you didn't have a lot to work with. This I think I got like 2 years ago, again, from like Kohl's
Really
for like
beautiful.
$5. So it works, and you know, this is a dress I can wear out for other things, same thing with the shoes. So it works for now, and it works for later on.
That's perfect, and it's a great silhouette,
Great.
really
Thank
classic. So this just, Heather's got a great example of that. You can find vintage-inspired lines in even like department stores like Kohl's. So it's really fabulous. So what I'm wearing, ladies, if you could just do a pan for me. This is my outfit. This is a modern shirt, and I'm doing a French-inspired look here. So this is my apron. I'm working in the Café Napoleon. This skirt is actually cut from an original 1950s pattern, but it's a circle skirt, and it was very popular in the 40s as well. In the beginning of the 40s and at the late of the 40s, not in the mid-40s. The reason being is because the circle skirt takes a lot of fabric, and like we were just talking about, fabric was scarce. In fact, actually I have a pattern for a 1-yard blouse, but that'll be another blog post later on. So these shoes I got thrifted as well for like $3.99. Of course, my back heel, my Cuban heel stockings, classic for the 40s also. So that's my look. If you want to check out more tips on how to get a 1940s style, go to thriftyvintagechic.com and stay tuned because we'll be bringing you some more great clips from this reenactment here in Reading, Pennsylvania.